So today we're going to be checking out a game called VOIN or VOIN. I'm not sure how it's pronounced. I got early access to this a while ago, and I should have done a video on it then, but I just wasn't in the mind space for it. I've been playing Final Fantasy. And so let me tell you a little story. Back in the day, before high-speed internet, we used to have a little Linux box that we would route our 56K dial-up internet through. And it was a box that was a cardboard box with a cutout in it and a little power supply that we plugged in. And all it had was like a modem and a really small hard drive. And it ran like a very basic version of Linux that allowed us to split our signal to our different computers and set up a local area network to play Quake, to set up our own servers. So back in those days, I would love to be playing Quake Arena right now and showing you what this game was about, or Unreal Tournament. But it's one of those sad things where they're just so incompatible with today's modern technology that I have to do a ton of patching just to even bring it up. And, you know, it's just not something I'm going to do right now. Maybe in the future, I'll do some boomer shooter retro playthroughs for fun. But so what was my point? So this is my point. Imagine on the weekend, you have no high-speed internet. Nobody does. And you call up your buddies and you say, hey, let's get together and play Diablo, or let's get together and play Unreal Tournament, or Quake, or StarCraft, or Delta Force was one that we played all the time. So we get these big laundry tables. Now, I lived in a one-bedroom apartment, okay? And I was pretty young. And so I was the only guy amongst all my friends that had his own place. So we would all get together at my place, and we had these big folding tables that you would call, like, now, I guess today's age, you'd call like a laundry table. Like you watch professional wrestlers get thrown through them. We had a bunch of those, and we would clear out all the furniture in the living room, set up these tables, and all my friends would drive over to the apartment complex, park wherever they could find, and carry their big, heavy 17-inch, if they were lucky to have a 17-inch CRT monitor, up the stairs, and we'd set up all of our various computers in my living room, and which was pretty much the only room in my apartment, really. And we had nothing but tables and computers, and we'd have like a computer on each end, and then two computers like this. So it was kind of like a you know, like you'd sit at dinner. And we'd all get our CRT monitors fired up, and we'd all get connected, and we'd all fire up Quake. And we would all have headphones on, and we had this one guy that used to play with us, Ed, and he was a great guy, but he used to bring his speakers over. And we'd be like, dude, you cannot use your speakers. And he would do it every single time, and he'd play like horrible music all the time. And it was just goofy and fun, and we'd drink coffee, and we'd stay up all night, and we would just play 3 versus 3 or deathmatch in all of these games. And we would just laugh and just destroy each other. And back then, I got my gamer tag by my friends. They called me Numerator because I was always on top of the score charts. Nobody could beat me, at least in Quake Arena. And I actually won a Quake tournament. And back then, I don't even remember if there was prize money. I think I got like a special t-shirt and a special edition of the game or something. And maybe $100. I don't know. I always say if professional gaming was a thing back when I was young, a very young man, I probably could have made a living playing these shooters. It was just something I was really good at, and it was a lot of fun. And we would play with these CRT monitors, just humming away. And a couple hours in, we're all just sweating. Because you put that many CRT monitors in a room, and it like increases the temperature of the room by like 20 degrees, especially a small room. So anyway, that was just, I don't know why I felt like telling that story. I'd really like to play some. You see, I have Quake 3 on Steam. I have Team Arena on Steam. I have all the Unreals. I think the Unreal 2004 or the Unreal 3 is probably still something that can be played today. But Quake 3, man, Arena, that was it. That was like the beginning. That was like my eyes being opened and just mind blown to connecting computers together and playing with your buddies. And honestly, it was better back then. Sitting in the room with your friends, you know, there was no, I don't know, it was much more social than it is now. So ranting on, I do that. I know I rant. But VOIN or VOIN is described as Dark Souls meets Doom. Doom, of course, was the predecessor to Quake, made by id Software. And I actually used to work for id Software. And I love Dark Souls games. And I love Doom. And I love what they call boomer shooters. But I don't see how mixing the two together can really work. But it's a cool concept. I played the introduction level, so I know how to do the basic controls. And I haven't really played much of the game yet. Well, actually, it's not a game, it's a playtest. And it's available for anybody now. I was lucky and I got early access to it, but I'm just revisiting it now. And it's got a retro graphics setting, which is cool if you want to make it look old school. The novelty of that wore off fairly quickly for me. But I think one guy made this entire game. And that alone is, you know, well done. I mean, even just the loading screen here is so clean. The music's good. It's just put together so well. So, you know, whether I like it or not, it's not relevant. I could see this game filling a role for younger gamers that maybe never experienced that super intense, fast-paced, twitch pinpoint accuracy, like nanosecond response you needed to be able to be good at the old shooters. The old first-person shooters required, I'm not going to say more skill than the new ones, but it was a much different skill set than the new ones. And of course, in my mind, it required more skill. But, you know, jumping through the air backwards, 500 feet in the air, 2,000 feet backwards, off of a jump pad, being thrown through the air, just ballistic speed while shooting a railgun at your buddy, essentially, and having one shot and having to get it pixel perfect from 1,000 yards out. I know I keep increasing the number, but that's how we do. We exaggerate things as we get older. And nailing those headshots, you Call of Duty guys can't do that. I'm sorry, you can't do it. And if you do it, you're using aimbots and you're using wall hacks. And we didn't have any of that shit. We were just badass, first person freaking just, oh man, it was a good time. Anyway, and then there was the one guy, I used to always play Bones, the skeleton, of course. But there was one guy, Daryl, good friend, awesome drummer. I was in a band with him for a few years. And he used to play Orbo, or what was it, Orbos? Orbis? It's essentially an eyeball with legs. And he was bad at the game. He was the worst. You could see, he didn't move. You could just see him standing somewhere lobbing grenades, and you would just run past him and come up and kill him. But, yeah. Hey, Daryl, what's up? You'll never see this video. I thought I would put this out here. We are going to do a new game. No, we're not going to do a new game because we don't want to see all the opening crap, the training. So in this game, you do level up, you do get new gear, which is interesting. And it does not feel, I'll tell you, it does not feel, the little bit I played of it, I don't get Dark Souls out of it at all, which is fine. It doesn't have to be Dark Souls. We have plenty of those. Plus we have a new Bloodborne coming, Shadow of the Erdtree coming. We don't need people competing in the Dark Souls arena, in my opinion. They got it locked down. This is where you come to cleanse your weapons. You get new weapons. As you can see, I'm with all my starting gear. Level 1. And that's what this place is. So you can upgrade your weapon or change out your weapons. The game's actually, oh, I forgot the keybinds. Forgive me. All right. You know, I feel like something has changed on the keybinds because I'm sure that's supposed to be jump. Yeah, something's off. Hold on 1 second. I think it might be because I had the controller hooked up and there's still some issues with the game. Yeah, and it says controls not implemented, and I tried to use them anyway, and I think it might have screwed some stuff up. Controls. Can we do a default, please? Yeah, see, because I was pushing spacebar and it was not jumping. And shift isn't doing what it's supposed to do either. Keep putting myself out of frame. Probably if I'm leaning this way, I should probably spin the webcam that way, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that's good enough. Let's just try a new game and see if the controls, because it gives you like the see, now it's working. We just do this really quickly. So we have to use light attacks. That's just left click. And you know what? It does have that speed that the old first person shooters had. And you do need to have that quick reaction. But it's a sword. And I'm still not sure. I mean, we used to do this thing in Quake where we would have, oh, I gotta use heavy attacks, I'm sorry. Well, we used to have gauntlet matches. And so the only weapon that was allowed was a melee weapon. So maybe this will work. I don't know. I don't know if it's fun or not yet. And you know what? Like I said, I've played so many of these type of games just with a gun over the years that I'm not gonna be blown away by it no matter what they do. And I think this could be a really good experience for younger players that never got those old school games. There are so many games, so many amazing game types like RTS games that have just been essentially forgotten about and abandoned in the wake of these live service, buy your skins, battle pass garbage games. And that's sad, but it's good to see somebody bringing this type of stuff back. Oh, I got to avoid. I'm sorry. It's hard for me to talk and play. I don't know how streamers do it. Don't kill the guy, just avoid him. Don't kill the guy, just avoid him. Alright, now I can kill the guy. So now we get our special abilities, which is cool. What was this one? Oh, this is the He-Man. The Power of Grayskull, yeah. I think that increases our damage. And now we can throw our sword, which is badass. And the dude's super mobile. So you can throw the sword and take line of sight and run and stuff. Oh, what am I supposed to do? Use my lightning attack. Okay, see, I just want to hack everything. And that's like some cool anime, leap up into the air, Shogun warrior shit right there. That's badass. Okay, so, and then we can do attacks with our weapon sheathed. Which I kind of screwed that one up. And... oh yeah, this is where they teach us how to jump. Oops, let me kill this guy. I really like that throwing the sword thing, and it kind of hangs out there in the air. So, you have like 3 mobility buttons. You can double jump, you can shift to go long jump or high jump, kind of like a boost. And you can link those together, so you can jump, shift, jump, jump. I mean, and then you have control, which is, they call it a slide, but it feels more like a quick sprint to me. So this is the, yeah, this is the no fall damage, telling you that, which is kind of nice. You actually use it as a weapon just by jumping from height. And, you know, I don't really know the story. There is a quest log. It doesn't tell you a lot. You look at the graphics for the guy you're playing as, he kind of looks like maybe a holy warrior or a Templar of some sort. I'm not really sure. But yeah, essentially when the guys turn yellow, that's your indication that they're about to do something. And the timing isn't always the same for dodging the attacks. It's, maybe that's where they got the Dark Souls comparison. But if this was Dark Souls, that guy would have killed me by now. I don't... Maybe a little flavor of Skyrim in here. But mainly it just feels like... You know, it really feels like Doom or Quake with a sword, and somehow combined it into this RPG leveling up system that we need to get into, because I haven't gotten far enough to do that. I know where to go to level up, and I know how to cleanse weapons, but when you die, you see that resource up in the top right? I think they call it Ichor or Ichor. If you die, you lose all those. And it's been so long since I've played a game of this, you have to be this reactive, that I keep dying. And then you have to go get your body if you want to reclaim those. But I die on my way to get my body. And those are what you need. I think those are either what you need to level up or what you need to cleanse the weapon with. And if you want to see the retro graphics, I'll just put it on really quickly. It'll come up the first time you launch this game. It'll ask you if you want retro graphics. If you say yes, it's going to turn this filter on. And the only way to get it to the graphics I have right now is to come back to this menu and deselect the filter. There's no like turn retro graphics off. So that retro graphics is essentially this filter. And it looks very much like Doom 2. And these mages very much act like mages. They lob down hell from a distance, and the minute you get close to them, they run like little bitches. So, I don't know about you, but it is a nice touch. It's a nice thing for nostalgia for guys that are my age that remember what it was like. But we didn't get all this technology and come all this way to play games that look like this. So I personally am going to, oops, that's the wrong one. I'm going to turn that off. I do like that you can turn the numbers off also for a little bit more immersion. That's pretty cool. So there's our first, I think that's a piece of armor. Yeah, and see, everything's tainted, so you can't equip it. And then there's like boons that each piece of armor or equipment comes with, but none of that works in the playtest. And then if we look at, I think obviously there's going to be more powers than just these three. Obviously there's already one for a fourth, and then maybe you can pick and choose what you want. That would be cool. Nothing on the world yet. The journal just gives you the basics. Activate, oh shit. Activate 3 runes. Yeah, I'm gonna need to know how to heal after that. So let's look at that real quick. I didn't notice that before, because I was wondering how I was healing. Oh, that's the wrong place. Sorry. So you heal by using Thunderstrike, which that's interesting because that's like a high risk attack that you could probably take damage just while using it. So there's a final boss in the playtest. That tells you how to go get your stuff back. Oh, and then, yeah, that's the other thing that's pretty cool, is you can just look up to the sky and push E and get a portal back to the hub. So this is just one of the many open world areas that's going to be available when the game's finished. So did I turn the number? I think I turned the numbers off because I'm not seeing, no, did I? I'm not paying attention enough. Let me see. Gameplay. And the damage numbers are on. I wonder why I'm not seeing, it's funny because I should have probably noticed. Let's turn health bars on. And I don't know why I'm not seeing my runes, but I thought they were like right in the middle of the screen. See, now Jump's doing that funny thing again. So there's some issues with the game, especially when you start messing with the settings. Let's see if we can get back to the portal. Oh, that's the other thing. If you get to where, I remember that now, when I played this the first time weeks ago. Actually, I think it was a month ago now. My spells got locked out. And the only way I could get them to work again was by resheathing my weapon. And that just seemed to have fixed the jumping issue. Alright, let's get on with it. Oh, yeah, mage. See, I'm not in the mindset of this type of game. Alright, here we go. No more fucking around. We're just gonna kick some zombie demon ass. Yeah, see, now I lost all my stuff. They look like bloody hearts to me. I don't know what they are. And I've never known if that word is Ichor or Ichor. I should probably look it up so I'm not ignorant, but I've always thought it had something to do with spider poison. So I probably do need to educate myself on what that word actually means. I should probably know if the game is called VOIN or VOIN too, but you know, that's how I roll. I don't know if I like the health bars on or not. I don't think I do. I like the graphic for the health bar. That's done really well. Kind of like a brush stroke. That's cool, man. Oh, there's the runes on my sword. That's how many runes I have. Okay. So let's keep the damage numbers on. Hopefully we can... Now, yeah, see, I can't jump now. So, resheath the weapon. Now I can jump again. Pull it out. Okay, here we go. Or maybe you just can't jump with the sword out. Is that all it is? Yeah, that's all it is. For some reason, I was sure you could jump with the sword out. But the thing I said about the attacks not working, that's 100% accurate. Sometimes they just stop working. And the only way to fix it is to sheath your sword. Oh, he's a super mage. Oh, fuck, super mage. Oh! It's so fast. And I forgot how to do Thunderstruck. There it is. Oh my god, he's still alive. Okay. Take that. Oh man, I should have been... You gotta be ready, man. You gotta be ready to move and dodge and fight. I'm pretty sure, you know what? I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure in the early access of this, before it was for everybody, you could jump with your sword out. Man, see, I'm just bad at this. There's just no excuses. The Quake Champ numerator is horrible at fast-paced first-person games. Oh, what age has wrought. I gotta look up something right now. The ethereal fluid that is the blood of the gods or immortals. Why did I think it had something to do with spider poison? Ah, the internet.
The smoke thickened, and a yellowish ichor poured out, bursting into flame on contact with the air.
Okay. At least I was saying it right. Oh man, this is actually really, you know what? This is actually really fun. I can imagine if this guy, if this team, I think it's just one guy. I don't want to assume it's a man, and I know women can make video games too, but I'm pretty sure I read it was a man. If you could put some sort of a co-op or PvP into this, maybe with a ranged weapon. Well, I know that's changing the whole point of the game, but some sort of multiplayer in this would be just crazy fun. Even if it was just, excuse me, even if it was just co-op. All right. Let's go get what our second pile of remains over here. Oh, you like that? That's right. What did I get? Don't read the thing. Kill the enemies. Bad time for a tutorial tip to pop up. You've been thunderstruck just like AC/DC. All right, here we go. I gotta say, I am really impressed with this. And, you know, I don't know, it's probably not something I would play a lot of. Unless there was like a serious downtime in games. Which sometimes there is. But, again, that's because I've played these type of games for decades. I think this is a completely new experience for some gamers. It's not hard in the sense of Dark Souls where you have to be precise and perfect and understand mechanics. And it's not tactical first person. It's some weird mashup of just having really fast reflexes and awareness. And that's what the old shooters were about. But it's tricky because as you can see right there, I didn't think he could hit me. It's really hard to tell where the reach of your sword ends and where contact with you from the enemy begins. And I just keep assuming if they're not yellow, they can't hit me. And as you can see, that's not true at all. Yellow just indicates, I think, just there's an incoming attack. Oh, let's do a big jump from above. I would really love... Oh, it didn't work! I'm just gonna die again now. I would really love to do something more in this video than just run around and get my ass kicked. But that seems to be the point of this video. And that's not because the game's hard, it's because my reflexes and being able to play a game like this is something I haven't done. I haven't had to work on it. I mean, I can play Elden Ring almost flawless completion. It's, like I said, it's a different skill set for this type of game. You just have to be not talking and trying to make a video. And you just have to be really aware, especially of your positioning in relation to everything that's happening at this crazy fast speed. See, so there I tried to put away my sword and charge him, and I'm not sure why I couldn't. And it's probably because I pushed the wrong button. But I can imagine if I could just get far enough to power up my freaking sword, or find a new sword, or cleanse this sword, or whatever I have to do. I mean, I'm doing like no damage to these guys right now. I like that. That's a good one. I gotta use that. I think you gotta be careful when you use that though, because you hang up in the air. Probably a really easy way to get killed. Let's try this charge attack. Yeah, I think that works good. Oh well, that one didn't, but that was my fault. All right, you gotta use the charge attack from the right distance. You can't just go in. See, I really want to use, it's my instinct to find high ground and use that jump attack, but I don't think it doesn't seem like it really works. Or maybe you just have to be up really, really high. I think maybe I should start using the heavy attack too, rather than just mashing the light attack. Once you're ready to return... see, those things come up when I'm in combat, and then I don't get a chance to read them. Oh, there it worked. That was pretty uneventful. Oh, big guy coming. If you don't know what Thunderstruck is, right now, Google AC/DC Thunderstruck. And welcome to my childhood. I'm gonna go out and do something extremely risky right now, which is say what I'm thinking, which is, hey, I'm not totally sucking right now, so prepare for me to die within the next 10 seconds. What we really want to do is we want to go, let's see what this purple rock is about, and then return to the sanctuary and see if we can do some stuff with some of the stuff we found. I think we got some equipment. No, we don't have a sword. Oh, fuck, I gotta stop doing that. See? Wasn't there a guy just behind me? I swear there was. Oh, he dodged. Yeah, he's a badass. All right, you're going down with the big heavy attack. The big heavy attack's nice because it's like a side slicing blow that kind of, I think you can hit more than one enemy at the same time with it. All right. I'm all excited, man. This is like, I haven't felt like this excited playing a video game in a long time, so that means something. I mean, the new video games like Final Fantasy Rebirth, awesome. Don't even get me started on how awesome that game is. But everything's just kind of in, you know, melancholy and deep, and there's always this deep narrative, which is great. But sometimes you just want to walk around with a sword and kill endless legions of hellion minions for no reason other than the pure joy of it. I don't need to know who this guy is or why he's here, because essentially it's me. And I'm having a lot of fun with this game, with this playtest. All right, let's do something different. Big sweeping strikes. Oh yeah, those are good, man. Just knock the heads clean off. Go get some He-Man power. Oh, that sucked, man. I can't believe he hit me with that crap. Yeah, I can already tell you, I kind of went into this a little skeptical because, like I said, all I'd really done was play the training area, and then, like, I don't know, I walked like 5 feet and died, and then I was like, well, I'm going to play something else. I'm not really into this. But what do I got in this right now? 30 minutes? I'm having so much fun. This is a game I'm going to buy and support this developer because it's just fun. And that's like the point of video games. And I think Nintendo has been proving that for the last 7 or 8 years, that graphics and all this deep, fancy character design and narrative is great, but you can sell games based on what games used to be about, which is just the fun factor. You don't need right relationships. You don't need skins. You don't need this deep, convoluted storyline that takes you into another game that's not going to be there for 7 years. You just want to have fun. And this game is fun. Let's call our portal, which is probably conveniently located in a spike pit or surrounded by Venruki level mages. Oh yeah, there's a mage. I don't think he's Venruki level though. Yeah, he's not. If he was Venruki level, we'd be dead already. Oh, don't die, dude. Don't die. Get to the portal. What? Is it down here? Okay. All right, so now we're back in our hub. We can heal up here. And then... wait, how do you get to the thing with the thing? I mean, that's really clear, right? The thing with the thing. Oh, it's down here. Okay, so one of these is for leveling and one is for cleansing. Hall of Reflection. Here you can spend Ichor to level up. Okay, let's do that. Appropriately named Hall of Reflection. Very cool looking area. Would we just go through? The reflection gate, okay. Oh, and it's an auto level. At least right now. Maybe in the future you'll be able to like pick different abilities you can learn. I don't know. Can I level up again? Do I have enough Ichor? I guess it probably would have leveled me up if I had, right? Yeah, not enough. Okay. Gotta test these things though in playtest because you never know what's finished and what's not. And now let's see if we can like I really wanted a new sword and I don't think I got one. Oh, I got what am I talking about? I got 3 new swords. All right, let's go get these things fixed. All right. Yeah, also Google For Whom the Bell Tolls by Metallica. That's another part of my childhood. Items are cleansed. That means all of them? Oh, and it's just a free service of the Mighty Bell. Oh, look at that. The Frost Core. Yeah, we're going to equip that and go Lich King style here. All right, what do we got next? Q. No, I don't want to push Q. How do I get to my different types of equipment? Do I have to just go back and come back in every time? All right, what about the horsey? What can we do with the horsey? We can turn it into the Hand of Misfortune. None of the stuff works, though, in the playtest, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Maybe the red thing doesn't say not... I don't know. Let's just equip the hand just because it looks evil and cool. I don't really understand how we get off of artifacts, though. There's like not... There's not a back button for... previous screen. So what do we just have to hit equipment again? I guess. Okay. Oh, so these are your health charges. So I'm guessing at some point in time maybe there'll be one that has a more charges, so you don't have just 4 hits to take. Let's take the black heart, the obsidian heart. I got this new monitor. My mouse keeps getting caught on the... It's got these big feet that come off of it, and LG makes great monitors, but they didn't think of the stand placement very well because it just keeps hanging up my mouse. All right, so we got to go back out, and then what didn't we look at? We didn't look at this, and we just have the one, and then what would go here? Necklaces. Yeah, this is driving me crazy. I got to do something about this. All right, let's not fall into the lava and die. Oh, let's take a look at our... Oh, no! Fuck! Okay. Oh, look at that. That's a sword. And the ominous skull door. I guess that takes... Yeah, that takes us back to... Okay, approach the portal. Oh, that takes us back here. Okay, so this is where we fill our health and go back into the world. So there's going to be what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more worlds that the guy's working on right now. So there'll be a total of 6 worlds, so I'm guessing 6 bosses, and then maybe when you complete all 6, a final one will open. That would be kind of, you know, how you would do it. Yeah, I'm getting 12s instead. Oh, look at that! 29 crit! I'm getting 25s off my light attack, 16. I was getting like 4s and 6s and 7s before. This is a game changer right here. So you just got to play conservative and not run around like an idiot like I was until you get some stuff to cleanse. And then you can just come out here and absolutely dominate. And I'll probably die right after I said that. See, those are the fuckers. You got to get to these guys quick. And I think I got to get quicker on resheathing my weapon and using that charge attack to get to those mages. Because right now they're kicking my ass and I'm sucking pretty hard. So what are we trying to do? We're trying to find a boss, it said. We can make that jump, no problem. And I can use Thunderstrucks. I have 3 runes. That's the one I... Oh, what did I do? Damn, that was embarrassing. No way I'm gonna be able to climb up all this, I don't think. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I like that you have so much mobility, especially vertically. That's a really nice touch. See if I do it from here, is that... No, that's not the right distance. I'm trying to figure out how to use that attack, but it doesn't even seem like it's worth doing. Maybe I just don't understand when to use it. Oh, there's more ominous Oh, son of a bitch, I did it again. I thought I had an extra jump I didn't have. But with no fall damage. Here we are. Alright, so I got a thunderstrike early. There, I got one of my health back, that's nice. No, 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 get out of the corner, get out of the corner! Yeah, the number 3 special attack and then the sheath charge attack feel a little clumsy, or they don't feel like as... I don't know, I feel like they're supposed to feel like it's a high dexterity, high mobility attack. It doesn't feel that way at all. It feels awkward. Oh, already done. I was gonna go for my thunderstrike. Oh, we got a lot of these things now. I bet you... I wonder if I could level up again. What did it cost the first time? $750? So maybe it's just like $1,500 to do it again? And there's no map. I mean, there will be, it looks like, but... So we're just kind of like blindly looking for this boss. If I was a boss, that's where I would live. Oh, there's like a little village. This is cool. Nah, too far out. Too far out. Noob move. Oh, so if you're up in there and you're like, oh shit, I got incoming projectiles, all you have to do is left click and it activates the attack. That's nice. Oh, 3 mages! 3 mages! Thunderstrike him! Get your health back! There we go. Let's go check out this little village. Well, not so much a village as it is a couple of houses. I probably really should try and go back and level up before I lose all my stuff. That's classic Undead Aaron. I push myself too far, and then it ends up taking me twice as long, because I have to backtrack forever. Oh, crap. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. Not right now. I just want to get back to this portal. Oh, big incoming! Yeah! Oh, it didn't kill anybody. Fuck! Run! Run! Get in the portal! Get in the portal! Get in the portal! I thought I was gonna kill everybody and be a badass, and instead I almost died, and I'm gonna die and lose all my stuff. Go through the portal! Call the cardiologist. Call the cardiologist. Man. Alright, what do I do? I forgot. Oh yeah, I gotta jump over the cliff. And then into the red door. Wait, no, the blue door. I really like the way this looks. Little Aurora Borealis, some Milky Way thrown in there. Nice little floating particles of light. What the heck is that? There's like a dude. What are you doing, dude? It's like an ethereal leaf man. Do you have a quest for me? Do you have a message for me? You want me to follow you? Alright, well, we're gonna level up first. Level 3! I don't know what any of that means, but it gotta be good. Now we're gonna go back out through the skull door. Hey, buddy. This is a weird sequence to get leveled up and flip back through, and a lot of kind of like unnecessary stuff to do here, but who am I to question the developer's vision? All right, that's got to be where the boss is, right? I mean, we're looking around. It's like mountains and forests and rivers and shit, you know, nothing like that says I'm hiding a big nasty boss right there. So let's see how we deal with water. Oh, see, I gotta start looking down. There I am, not paying attention. And I don't even have my gray skull power. Because I keep thinking that they're gonna stay dead. But they don't. They just keep coming for more. Okay, so this is like the barrier that we must have to break down to get to the boss. See, the bosses are always like little wimpy guys that are hiding behind magic. All right. Maybe we have to find more of those purple crystals. Maybe that's the key to breaking this barrier. Oh, there's a purple crystal right up there. Perfect. Or maybe that's just how we get points to level up. I'm not really sure. It's a good thing this sword is overpowered, because I cannot avoid those mages to save my life. I gotta stop trying to read stuff while I'm in combat. It's just... I'm just not gonna get to see what it says, and that's all there is to it. Okay, what does it say? Oh, we already know that. Too far out, I bet. Yeah. Yeah, that like needs to like hang up in the air and kind of like bullet time and then just whoosh, you know, like I hit myself in the head. I was so excited. And then that would be a cool attack. But right now it's just kind of like, oh, I'm just floating around like a feather. It needs to really accelerate at the end. I hear you. I don't like you. I'm going to kill you now. I keep trying to jump with my freaking sword out, and you can't do it. Oh! Yeah. An hour in and no boss killed. Does this save? Because I gotta go. I gotta quit. I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna kill the boss. I'm gonna go get my stuff back, my ichor. And then I think if I just log out, it just saves my progress. I hope. Yeah, everything comes back, so you just gotta be ready all the time. All the time for fights. That's not being ready for a fight. That's trying to do something that probably wouldn't have worked in the first place. I don't know why I think that I can throw my sword when I have it in its sheath. You can't do that. Like, it even shows over there, I don't have access to any of my special attacks until my sword's out. So, your instinct is to put your sword away so you move quicker. And then you want to get to the mage guy quickly, initiate combat, but you can't initiate combat with a special attack. You have to at least have your sword drawn. What's interesting is this area here, aside from the demons and the bridge, looks a lot like where I live. But then I get it, I guess a lot of places probably look like where I live. But what's that? Strange door. The door won't budge. Alright. Probably best it didn't. No, we don't want a portal back. We want to get to the top of this rock face. See, learn from your mistakes. There we go. Stupid mages! Oh, that guy rushed me and I wasn't ready for it. I gotta thunder strike these guys. There we go. That didn't get any health back. Did I not have 3 runes when I did it? It keeps giving me that tip to return because I'm bad. But dude, you need to go heal. What happened? I was doing so good there for like, I don't know, at least 30 seconds. Alright. VOIN the game is on Steam. It is cool. It is a playtest right now, and fortunately, it's open to everybody right now. I highly recommend you give it a shot. Oh, dual wielding! And a hammer. Oh, that's awesome. This is a good game. Let's see what we can find out about this guy or this team. Oh. I guess not much. All right, that can't be right. Dark fantasy, first-person action RPG, VOIN announced. I want to know about the guy who made it. Here, Doom meets Dark Souls. That's where I saw that. It does not have a Dark Souls feel to it. What do these people have to say? VOIN is a dark fantasy hack and slash that handles a little like Doom Eternal. If you dislike getting stabbed in the back in first-person games, you may not like VOIN. God, quit giving me all these. If you like ravished gothic masonry and dramatic evening skies, you might like VOIN. Anything gothic is good. If you dislike firefight, yeah, I dislike the fighting fireball lobbing demons, definitely. All right, well, I don't really know much about the developer. I read somewhere it was just one guy, which I thought was awesome. Anyway, yeah, check it out. It is cool. Maybe I will beat the boss and put it over on my main channel and just have that on my main channel. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this playtest and listening to me rant and ramble about the golden age of first-person shooters. I will see y'all later. I got my Undead Aaron, my main channel, got an adult content strike on it because I played Secret Archives. That's all I did. I played Secret Archives and did a review on it and showed in-game footage. At the same time, on the main page of YouTube, for anyone to see, is a live swimsuit show with real women that's not age restricted at all and shows way more of real women's bodies than I showed in my Secret Archives playthrough. So I took the video down because I did not want the adult content label on my page at all. And I noticed when that happened, all of my timestamps stopped working. My traffic came down like 95%. So hopefully we'll start getting some traffic back there. I got 4 new subscribers today. So thank you guys, although you're probably not watching this. And yeah, it's just really weird what YouTube chooses to censor. So I actually censored it with little like censorship logos over the parts that they say are adult content. So if you want to read my review or watch my review on Secret Archive, I'm calling it the worst game of 2024. Although that's probably not fair because it's an indie game. So we'll call it the worst indie game of 2024. And there's still 9 months left, so we'll see if that holds up. Thanks for watching. I think I've already said that. I will see you guys later or over on the main channel, which you will see a link for. Already have seen a link for somewhere in this general vicinity of this window. Have a great day. Take care.